Welcome back to Italy, 1939 in April. This is Gamer 1745 here, playing Hearts of Iron 4 World Ablaze mod, and like I say, Italy. And before we get into that, if you haven't already, please give this video a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more great Hearts of Iron videos. And of course, post a comment below. Tell me why I'm so great or why I suck. As long as you tell me why, that's cool. Because I like to know what people like about my videos or what people hate about my videos. It may not change a thing, but at least I know why people aren't liking stuff, and that's cool. I don't expect everybody to like it, but I'd like to know why you don't like it if you don't like it. No, you don't. You just say gamer sucks. Well, it doesn't help me. It doesn't really hurt my feelings, but it doesn't help me, and I don't get anything out of it. If you want to say gamer sucks because he talks too much history and not doing enough gameplay, that's feedback. That's fine. Okay. Defense organization. Recovery rate defense organization. Max entrenchment. I like the recovery rate along with the organization bonuses in that. So I guess we're going to go with that. One of the video series that get some of my best views continuing long after I made them is the Total War series. Because Oli there suggested that I might try it. But it's very popular on my channel. I'm not sure if it's because of my rants or just a lot of people like it and want to see how it's played. But yeah, it is quite popular. And I'm sure if I were to play it again, people would flock to those videos. And of course, I could go on another rant of why wouldn't you sort of set up a defensive line back here? But yeah, we only got 3 provinces. Not too bad of a thing here. I got, what, a division and a, 2 half divisions. Got these light infantry, colonial type, yay. And I got horsey troops that are, light kind of hay. Oh, and they put a armored division. Now again, for historical accuracy, not for gameplay, but there were no armored divisions in 1939. The first one, I believe, was set up in May 1940. So there were no armored divisions. Now, there were lots of cavalry divisions that were, or cavalry units, excuse me. Some may have been formed into divisions, but I think more into brigades. Cavalry units, but they were just like tank units. They weren't a proper, division with infantry, artillery, and tanks in a hey Eric, in a proper balanced format. Okay, treaty with Germany, synthetic fuels, armor, technology bonuses, those are nice. Demand Balearic Islands, no, we're not going to do that. Non-historical. Something that Italy might have done. Yeah, Eric's here. Okay, we're gonna... okay, improved Alpenline. We want to get to there before the war starts. We're still in May, so... yeah, we might as well get the research bonuses early than later. From nowhere, found a page 1 on ammunition. Cool. Cool. Now, what time frame is the field manual from? Okay, improved industry, nice. And construction, nice. Okay. Factory bomb vulnerability, not being bombed to them. I mean, is this World War II or before? Is this Cold War? Or is this, 5 years ago and all that? Normally it would be in the, as you're probably already looking, some sort of identification early in it. Field manual of 1954 or something like that. I don't know. Research. Well. Hey, John Beth, how you doing? Oh, 19. Oh, it's a pre-war. Cool. Cool. That's particularly cool. 1938. Always, whenever you're dealing with any sort of manuals, it's always good to know the context that it was done in. So this is done before World War II starts, before they see what's going on, what the new war actually brings. And that's very, very good. Look at what Norway is thinking about. I'm doing very well, just been sort of on a bit of a rant before you got here about the mod in Hearts of Iron 4. But otherwise good. So why is France thinking it needs to, probably not, I'm guessing, but Eric does have that superpower of being able to read Norwegian. So why do they think they need to put an armored type division down here when the real threat is up here in Germany? And I'm sure that will help you a lot in your research on your tanks, because obviously tanks have artillery pieces in them. Whether you want to consider them as anti-tank guns and use it, as a basis for your research. Not that you have to do just what they did historically in your alt history, because obviously it is alt history. But but having it somewhat based out of what was actual really there. Okay, what is this anyways? Iron. United States, where do I want to get my iron from? Nationalist Spain, maybe. Here we go. And maybe we'll get some rubber. Starting to get up there enough. Another thing, just of course, comes to mind, Eric, if you read that manual, maybe you should produce a video talking about sort of like, what Military History Visualized does, talking about Norwegian artillery and how it was meant to be used, and then analyze how it was used during the German invasion and see what they did and didn't do. They knew a gamer was in charge of Italy for reasons of army divisions. Oh, well, thanks for the vote of confidence, but still. Did Germany in World II have a lot of battleships and destroyers? No, it had, two proper battleships, Bismarck and Tirpitz. They had what they call the pocket battleships, Groff Bay, one other, I'm forgetting the other. Pocket battleship. A pocket battleship is basically sort of like a battle cruiser, but with big set of two big turrets of battleship type guns on a much weaker hull platform. So sort of kind of four, I think, if you go with the pocket battleships. Not the best on the Kriegsmarine, but definitely only two proper big battleships of Bismarck and Tirpitz. Um, Bismarck, along with, I think it's Gneisenau, which is a battle cruiser, leaves somewhere here, comes up to Norway. For some reason, I forget why, it's leaking fuel. So one, it's leaving a trail of where it's going in the ocean to help follow it, but they decide to still go anyways out. So they come up to the Norwegian fjords briefly and then sail out. I'm not sure whether it goes around north around Denmark or Iceland or this way, but one of the two here. It comes out here. I think it's here, and it sinks the hood. And then because of the oil leak, it's not going to be able to stay at sea very long, and it's getting worse. So they decide to bring it into Brest. I've been ordered not to engage things like the hood, but it does. Run away from, because it's a rather fast battleship. Run away from anything really strong, but attack anything weak. So it's coming in here. Some swordfish off of, I'm going to say illustrious Ark Royal or whatever, one of the swordfishes, torpedo bomber. Put in a torpedo that damages steering system, so all it can do is go in a circle. They're trying to repair it. So either it can stop, I don't even know how much they're trying to repair it, but either it can stop, which would probably help in repairing it, or it can keep going in a circle. It can't go anywhere but a circle. And going in a circle makes it a little bit harder to bomb, so it keeps going in a circle, going in a circle, and going in a circle. And because of that, the British come in with some other battleships and just pound the ship to into nothing, and it sinks. So that's the story of the Bismarck. The Gneisenau makes it into port, and then later on does a channel dash along with another, I think, heavy cruiser, because it's a battle cruiser, in which the channel dash is it comes out of Brest and rushes all the way up the channel into here. It does so successfully, and it's a actually really remarkable operation that Germany pulls off very effectively with air cover, and the British are trying to sink it, and they don't do any significant damage to the two ships, and it's the channel dash. It's actually a really brilliant maneuver by the Kriegsmarine. Okay, the Tirpitz, which gets finished later, does its working up cruise in the Baltic, comes up to here. Now it's basically sitting in a fjord up here for much of the war, and it does a few go after convoys that are going to Russia, kind of thing, and it has some minor engagements doing that. Eventually, it is sunk by the men in the X-craft. So those are the two. Admiral Tirpitz and his adventure, which I can't really remember enough of, but yeah. So the Tirpitz is just operating up in here. Now the Graf Spee, which is the pocket battleship, is sunk off the River Platte here, off Montevideo and Buenos Aires here, after a long sort of sea chase, which for a little while it's out over in here and it's running around here. So maybe you're thinking of when you're saying the Tirpitz, but that's the Graf Spee operating down here. Yeah, Bismarck misfortune. So those are the three sort of battle type ships that I'm particularly familiar with by name and operation history. Mostly from watching films made by Britain after the war about the sinking of the Tirpitz, about sinking of the Bismarck, and the Graf Spee. I do learn a lot from movies, but then I also look up histories to see how correct the movies are or not, that kind of thing. So it's not just relying on movies for my history, for sure. Okay, well, we need more fighters, I think. Let me go grab a Coke. I will be back very shortly. I know we're in the middle of an episode here, but whatever. It's either I'm going to stop talking, need to end, or I need a Coke to drink. So we'll do that as being the better option. back. We need more German sub films. Well, maybe. I did not watch the Das Boot TV series. I did watch the Das Boot movie. Probably I've seen it twice. It's been a long time, but I've seen that. It could be done right. Could be useful. Used to focusing over Germany, but we're playing as Italy, so let's continue this. Now, let's look at this. Okay, Germany is we're in the alliance together. So we're clearly seeing what Germany's doing. I still disagree with this level of stuff for Czechoslovakia. It's not entirely wrong, but I just disagree with what Uncharted's doing here. Okay. And he's reworked the AI now. Okay, so I don't know why the AI feels it's motorized to mechanized forces up here, but that isn't the worst thing in the world. It has got a armored division over here. Okay. But it seems like it's another 2 armored divisions over here. Okay. It seems like it's adequately reinforced East Prussia. And it seems, well, okay, there's armored division there, 2 there. Okay, well, it seems like it's concentrated some armored divisions that may be able to punch into here. This is fairly strong. Okay, yeah, okay, the AI is doing, for Germany's doing okay over here. I would give this an okay. Now here, remember when I was talking about trying to defend the border would be stupid? I think this is maybe his work we're seeing here with this AI, trying to draw this defensive line sort of here. Because it's trying to protect that, if it's looking here, but I don't know what the hell. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. There's fewer provinces along here. Just 3 here. Normally there's 4, I believe. How interesting. Still, but okay, so for some reason the AI has not defended this border. And it's defending some important points back here in the reserve. That's good, but I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Maybe he's just expecting people to place. Well, so much as Germany, I don't know. Maybe that is why France is not worrying about defending this, because it just can't see more forces than 2 infantry divisions and a cavalry division sitting somewhere near its borders. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe from what Frog Eye said about, I'm trying to say it because I'm playing against it, but no, maybe it's saying human here, human player, this is primary opponent or something. Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact, and not the secondary opponent. You're building naval bombers to help control the Mediterranean here. Mentioning that. What? Okay, these are our. Creating unit down there. 22. 22. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, let's look here. No, I wanted to look here. Okay, if we were to give ourselves a support anti-tank unit, we have enough. Okay. We have the manpower. We have the anti-tank guns. So we're going to do this. It's very much what I wanted to do. I wanted to have my divisions to have enough anti-tank ability. These are my standard ones. Okay. Let's see here. Back to this one here. Okay, piercing 2.4 with now that we have anti-tank guns. Wow. And heart attack 15. Piercing 22. Is that 24? Am I just misreading that? Oh, no. Okay, somehow I maybe clicked on the wrong thing. No, it's... No, yeah, okay, no, it's 13. Yeah, I was reading armor for some reason. Piercing 13. Okay. And this is a piercing of 22. It's heart attack 57. Okay.
Attento.
Okay, well, our forces down here.
Pronto, signore.
That's too good to waste down here.
Avanzate. Sì, signore.
These light colonial divisions.
Pronto.
Well, I'm going to move all the good divisions out.
Avanzate.
And then we're going to have our light divisions. Let's see, let's hold out. Well, they can hold out right there. They can come to here.
Attento. Pronto all'azione. Attento.
Yeah, they're forlorn hope. Let's send all of these guys back up to the Mediterranean and then come to here. There we go. Both move and rebase up to there. You know, these units, well, these
Comandi.
here.
Pronto all'azione.
Okay, yeah, I think let's add 2 more units there. Light tanks, motorized.
signore.
We're going to send you to Albania. Treaty with Germany, very nice. Okay. Now we're at July. The war may be kicking off in September, maybe a little sooner. For Germany. We're going to do island fortifications and then improved Alpine line, and I don't know if we'll ever do Gothic line. Hopefully we won't need that.
Pronto.
You guys made it there. Okay, you're going to Albania as well. Don't think I have any carriers. Italy did not have any carriers in war. So I don't need a carrier. Hungary renounces Treaty of Trianon. So I guess we'll go with this guy here. We don't need commerce rating. Okay, well, well, German submarines are going places. Maybe they were just, well, okay, there's the AI, they're going places. Maybe they were just down for like a, summer holiday. I know I was ranting and raving about them last episode, but maybe they were just going for a summer holiday in the Mediterranean. I don't know. Okay, let's look and see what we're producing enough of or not enough of. Fighters, more fighters. We need more and more fighters. We need more tactical bombers. Fighters, tactical bombers. Muzzle brakes. Really brakes on your muzzles. Okay, we have that. Let's go for a proper, well, not a proper medium tank, but something of a medium tank, an improper medium tank. What's an improper medium tank? One in which the turret has the machine gun and the hull has the main gun. That's an improper medium tank, and the gun is too weak on the tank anyways. Okay, well now, okay, I know it before. Okay, well now they have strengthen the line here, except for here where they have a cavalry division sitting all by its lonesome. 7 defense, fort 7. So the forts are there. Okay, well, that's interesting. So I'm guessing it's seeing strategic points as trying to defend in the rear, sort of doing the coastal defense thingy here, holding the ports from invasion. But it's not really able to evaluate. We're not going to be invaded from the Baltic, though I don't know whether you can say that for sure on the North Sea coast. 3 months ago with Italy, I managed to make 30 tank divisions with so much heavy. Okay. Yeah, that just means whatever the game is / mod is broken. If you can do that, because you shouldn't be able to do that. Italy couldn't do that. 30 freaking tank divisions, if they're proper divisions and not just, oh, tank unit with 1 battalion of tanks or something. Yes, Italy, I know, could have made more tanks than it did. I'm sure of it. Now, that doesn't mean it could have, and I don't know all of the production problems, but I just know of enough times that they slowed up and delayed, waited for things to happen that they didn't need to wait for. I know they could have made more. And maybe not a lot more, but they could have made more. Anti-tank. So more, but not like 30 divisions. That's just broken. And I know sort of the idea is, oh, well, yeah, you could do it if you want to by not making any aircraft. So like if all you did was made tank divisions and didn't make anything else, maybe sort of, kind of, I could see that. Oh, come on. Come on, show what you're hiding up here. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we don't need to. They were 70% good. Right, yeah, but I mean, as opposed to like 1 battalion of tanks or 1 battalion of walking infantry, if that's your tank division or something stupid like that, well, okay. But if it's really only, I mean, if they're reasonably well done things, and they may be somewhat under-equipped, but that's just broken in my book. Just broken. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate all the viewers, those of you who are live here, like Call Me and Harmony and others that are still hanging around. Martin Smith maybe still here, I don't know. And Arno, of course. Thank you all. I really appreciate all of you guys who watch the videos and who interact with them. I really do appreciate it. You don't know how much. Thanks, everyone. See you next time for even more Hearts of Iron.